Hello. Today, I wanted to bring up this concept of being in awe of the universe, of God, of the Creator, because I think sometimes we get so used to things that we forget how amazing so much of this universe is. And I think if we reconnected to this sense of awe from what God has created, or whatever word you want to use for God, what the Creator has created, then, and to feel grateful for it, we would be able to surrender more to the unknown, to the quantum potential, to letting God show us how amazing things can be in our lives. And we don't have to force it to happen. We don't have to make it happen. We can put out the intention and let God show us how it's going to happen. And I think if we reconnected to that sense of awe, to what God has already created, it would help us be like, oh my gosh, look how amazing it is that a flower, first of all, flowers are already so gorgeous and beautiful. So you have this flower, and then there's something called a bee that comes to pollinate the flower, and then that flower turns into a mango or a fruit or whatever it is that tastes so delicious. That is actually mind-blowing. And that's just one example. Like a flower turned to a fruit because of a bee. Not to mention bees and honey, or just wildlife and animals and species and how they operate. Whenever I see an elephant or these wildlife documentaries, I'm just in awe of all of the species that exist on Earth. I'm even getting emotional because it's just awe. That's the best way I can explain it, when I just see nature or animals or the way it works. And God created that, the Creator, the universe created that. It came from that source. So when we're okay, I'm going into the unknown, I'm scared, I'm not sure how it's gonna shape out, I don't know how it's gonna happen or whatever, be in awe of the universe, connect back to that sense of awe of the universe, and be like, wow, if God created a flower that can turn into a mango, if God created an elephant, if God created ants, or just all these amazing, beautiful things, then imagine what God can create in my life. Imagine what He can create, what He can make happen, how He will make it happen. Surrender to that unknown and to that excitement of wow, if He created this, I can't wait to see what He's going to create in my life. And I can't wait to see how He's going to make all my visions and dreams and goals come to life. I just am going to sit back and surrender and be amazed by it, and not try to control it and not play into the fear, but instead trust my intentions, put them out, and then just be ready to be amazed.